Honda and Chase seemed like a pretty strong combination. We kind of seen it, you know, in Supercross. It seemed like when he was on, not a lot of people could run with him and beat him. For good or bad, the only one that could beat him was himself, right? Holding the red plate, that thing's heavy, you know, for young kids, and I think he's doing a real good job.
Brandon Zimmerman here, a mechanic for Chase Sexton, red plate holder here at Redbud. 14 points up right now, and hoping to get it done today and extend that points lead a little more.
Chase Sexton,
my guy.
2022, dude. He's doing good.
Yeah, he's doing good. It's still early in the season, I say, but yeah, he's strong, he's confident, and we're gonna keep the ball rolling as long as we can.
How is Chase? Is he cool to work for?
Yeah, he's rad. He's awesome. He's a super nice guy, genuinely nice, humble, and he's fast. So I love that.
I think everyone, this is probably one of their favorite races, but for me, I grew up racing here probably 7-8 times a year, so pretty familiar with the track, and I just love coming home and being back and having the hometown fans. It's cool. 2022 outdoor season, you're stepping it up. Gotta get to that next level somehow. So yeah, we're definitely a lot better than I was previous years. I think the end of Supercross really helped me leading into outdoors, and now I'm in a pretty good spot mentally and pretty confident. So. Yeah, I'm having fun with it. I think that's the key.
How old are you?
22.
Dude, have you ever had the red plate outdoors?
No, never had the red plate. Never had the red plate on a 450 in general. So it's cool. On a Honda with the red on red, it looks sick.
Mike's sick. 1-800-SEXTON.
Hey, that's us. Give us a call.
Tell us about the theme.
So this is like a 1996 throwback designations that Team Honda did. And it's also our graphic company, Throttle Jockeys, their 30th anniversary. They're from Indiana locally here. So yeah, we went the retro look.
You feeling it?
I'll be feeling it when it's on the podium.
Who's your favorite rider?
Chase Sexton, obviously.
Why is that?
Because he's just the best at everything, you know?
Redbud, this place is going to be crazy. The fans are rolling in right now. Talk to me about the fans.
It's cool. I grew up coming to this race and watching, and as a fan, it was super cool to come here and have all the people just cheering for the guys riding, and then now being able to race it and it being my home race, it's definitely a special one for me. Obviously, it's a huge turnout for the crowd, but a lot of people here are pulling for the 23, so I'm excited for them.
Why are you 23?
23, well, one, it's my birthday, September 23rd, and then Michael Jordan, growing up near Chicago, he's a legend everywhere, but especially in Chicago, he's like...
Were you even alive when Jordan was on his A game?
No. I wasn't even alive. I don't think he even played when I was alive, but I grew up watching videos of him, and like I said, growing up, people still talk about him like he played today, so it's cool, and hopefully I can rep the 23 good.
2022 outdoors, who is your biggest competition in this series?
I mean, I think there's a lot of them. Obviously, I have my teammate Kenny and Anderson, but I think Eli's, he's hard to beat outdoors, and he's proven that. So if I can do that, we'll be in a good spot.
Do you think you can win the championship?
Yeah, that's why I race. Obviously, I believe in myself and my ability, so that's the goal.
And the plan today?
I'd love to come here and win for the hometown. That'd be sweet. But for me, just being on the podium is great, but I would love to win.
You ready?
Let's do it. Whenever you get done there. Go, man. Go. Starts yesterday. We're coming from
the one to
inside.
present to official Mr. 90. You're loading number 23, Chase Sexton.
Any fans out there, we thank each and every one of you. We're excited to be part of the Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championship.
Hey, sometimes it's headphones, sometimes it's AirPods. What? Now I'd like to draw your attention to Tabletop Valley. I mean, I pay attention. Yeah, I love those things.
You put him in your ears when he's done?
Absolutely. I like to jam.
I mean, he cleans the tip.
I like music.
I like music. What are you listening to? Ready? New shit? One song?
Yeah.
1 minute.
talking about stats and someone who's raced here a lot, as you know, Chase Sexton. He's raced here a lot through his amateur career. He really likes this track, and I expect that's going to give him a little boost and energy here this weekend. So keep your eye on Chase Sexton.
Be patient, stay calm. He's got more laps here than anybody. Let's get it, go get the lead.
And the 32nd board has been laid.
To the one at Redbud. Tomac leading them around. Bill was talking about the start. The one part he has to shore up, and he's got it dialed.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Sexton right there. It's going to be key for Sexton to get by Justin Barsha as quick as possible.
Sexton has now made the move on Barsha.
Yeah, Sexton's gotten by Barsha. It's going to be interesting to see how much ground that Chase Sexton can make up on his teammate, Ken Roxon.
Now he's on the inside. I don't know if he can jump the lead from here.
Oh, temporarily. Cut him off.
Wow. Well, that was creative.
That was a really good pass by Chase Sexton.
He's going to try to run the outside into the sand rollers. Has that line come into play yet? It has. Big pass by Sexton.
Oh, that was a great pass by Chase Sexton. From a points perspective, this is a great comeback for Chase Sexton to eliminate the damage. I wasn't anticipating Chase to make this much ground up and only going to lose a few points now to Eli Tomac. So great run. Now he's setting himself up for a great position to perhaps have an overall finish, an overall win by getting this second.
Chase, Moto 1 down.
It's all right. I made a lot of dirt.
Made some passes.
Yeah. It was tough. I ran out of tear offs like halfway through, and I was like wiping the whole time, so I had to like really be strategic where I get past. Got to get a better start, and we'll be in a good spot.
He wants it more than anybody, you know, and it's you know, he's been building and building for a long time now, and it's starting to come together. And I mean, he's destined to be a champion, you know.
I think it looks clean.
Thank you.
So I feel like you sort of guided this kid, like you've seen him mature. Talk to me about Chase Sexton, man.
Yeah, like I've obviously known him for a long time. I was working with my brother-in-law for a long time, and you know, I've taken him in and try to, at least at the younger age, try to teach him a few things, and he used to come over to the house and chill and whatnot. So I've been around him for a long time, and obviously his technique, his fitness, like everything is right on par, you know, to be one of the greats. So obviously he's well on his way right now, even though I'm still trying to take him down, but it hasn't been working so well.
Are you guys having fun?
Yeah, we're having a blast. Yeah, it's a good time.
Moto 1 down, dude. How do you do?
We came from about 5th to 2nd, so can't complain. You know, we're in the mix now, second moto, so we can give Tomac a run.
How's the bike?
Bike's dialed.
Eli Tomac, he's a gnarly dude.
Yeah.
How do you tell him to handle him?
It's hard because we've we've watched him since I think the first time we ever saw him he was on 65s, and we're like in awe of him. But now we got to line up and race against him, you know. But we got a lot of respect for him. He's a good rider. He doesn't ride dirty. He's a good guy, so it's easy. But you know, again, I want Chase to beat what I feel is probably one of the best to ever go through. So
Can Chase win a championship?
yes.
Full shot.
What about the gate pick?
Gate pick's good. Got a good gate. Track looks good, so I'm excited for another moto. I actually had fun the first moto, so even though I ate a lot of dirt, still have a good time. So that's all that counts.
Rematch. Lose. Here's Moto 2.
Sexton on it right now, and the quick strike. Wow, that did not take long at all. So Sexton is up to third. It's a drag race across the rough terrain, and Sexton has it.
All your friends are now my enemies. Always tell you what to do. Can't keep up with all the bullshit they're throwing your way. Always looking for the easy way. Now they're walking over you. Yeah.
He rode great. He f***ing killed it today. We 2-2 on the day. He was riding awesome, putting an awesome charge there in that second moto. And I mean, we want to win, but I can't complain. We're on the box.
Red Bud.
Points leader. Red Bud.
Home track, second place, still on the podium. How you doing? I'm pretty good. Obviously, I would love to win, but starts just weren't there today. I feel like my riding was really good, especially second moto. I had some good speed. Just start wasn't there, and I had to tip over a Jason. So overall, I was riding really well. I just got to get better starts and get up there with Eli and battle with him.
Still got the red flag.
Yep, got to keep that thing. I'll fight to the end for that thing. So yeah, it was a good day. I would say 2-2. Just looking to keep building and we're getting better.
Your fans are stoked. Are you stoked? Come on.
All right, dude. Hot wire, Sexton. Out.
Kamera und Licht ab. And action. Now always on the curtain. Are you ready? Look at the lead. What's going on here?
Alex, dass du es ihm ansagen kannst, weißt du?
Langsam.
Bisschen. Pause machen, Pause machen.
Okay.
Das Video noch ein bisschen zurück.
Guck mal aus dem Fenster.
Das ist ja richtig abgeliefert, kleiner Mann. Stark.
Und erschrecken. Und erleichtert gucken.
Du musst sagen, ob ich es gut oder schlecht gespielt habe.
Gut.
Valley.
Shivani and Layla are heading to Rome to help protect the world's valuable ecosystems and biodiversity when Layla is old enough to make her own trips around the globe. Shivani can offset their carbon emissions before, during, and after they travel. But what is carbon offsetting? Carbon offsetting is recognised by scientists, governments, and regulators, including the United Nations. Simply, carbon offsetting is a process that allows people or companies to reduce environmental impact by supporting projects that help lower emissions elsewhere. And as if by magic, here's Carrie Harris, Head of Sustainability, to tell us more. Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Paul.
Now, did I explain that right?
Spot on. You've got the job in the sustainability team. Well done.
Yes.
Each tonne of carbon offset represents the avoidance, removal or reduction of a tonne of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. These offsets are produced by carbon reduction projects, and by purchasing offsets, companies like British Airways and you, our customers, are providing essential funds for these projects to run. For example, by supporting the Mai-Ndombe Rainforest Project in the Congo Basin, our offsets are helping protect the world's second largest rainforest. British Airways only works with carefully chosen projects that are certified and verified to international standards. Not only do they avoid, reduce or remove carbon, but they deliver lots of other meaningful benefits to the local community and the environment. The projects are regularly monitored and verified to ensure that the offsets they produce represent true emissions reductions, are permanent, avoid carbon impacts elsewhere, and are trackable and not double counted. And by protecting threatened forests and keeping trees standing, the local community is ensuring that carbon stays locked up in the trees and the soil and can continue to absorb CO2 from the atmosphere. And in addition to the carbon benefits, the project also conserves the habitats of wildlife and protects biodiversity, and also creates new and sustainable livelihoods for local people. Carbon offsetting isn't the full solution to tackling climate change, but it is an effective way to create positive change in the short term, and it's an action that we can take now, while we're working on scaling up the longer term solutions to help decarbonise aviation. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Carrie. Welcome on board.
Thank you. Should I take my seat?
Of course you can.
Thanks.
Using the onboard Speedbird CAF app, you too can make a contribution to offsetting projects right from your seat. And if you're travelling even further with us, you can offset your flight online using our in-flight Wi-Fi.
July 23rd, 1967.
Black day in July. Motor City madness has touched the countryside.
A week of race-related rioting erupts in Detroit following a police raid on an after-hours club. The violence kills 43 people and injures more than 1,000 others, destroying dozens of homes and businesses. It happens soon after race-related rioting in Newark, New Jersey claims 24 lives. 1885. Former President Ulysses S. Grant dies in Mount McGregor, New York, at the age of 63. Grant led Union forces to victory in the American Civil War before serving in the White House. 1986. Wedding bells for Britain's royal family. Prince Andrew marries Sarah Ferguson, better known as Fergie, in London's Westminster Abbey. The couple divorces a decade later. 1984. Vanessa Williams, the first black Miss America, also becomes the first to give up her crown. Williams relinquishes her title after nude photographs of her taken years earlier are published in Penthouse magazine. And 2000.
When I turned pro, I felt that I would contend in a number of major championships. Now, would I win them is a different story.
Tiger Woods becomes the youngest golfer to complete a career Grand Slam, winning the British Open at age 24. Today in history, July 23rd. Ed Donahue, The Associated Press.
Welcome back in our studio, and in today's news,